It's your girl, America Jones, and it is Therapy Thursday. Yay! I'm so excited. I'm with you each and every weekday morning, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on Soulher Radio. And on Thursdays, we do something really special, and it is called Therapy Thursday. Today, it is completely a full circle moment. We really are going back to our origin story of Therapy Thursday. You know, at first it started as me just giving some tips on the air about how we can learn to relax or how to deep breathe or, giving you journal prompts. And then it turned into something much bigger. And this person that I'm going to introduce to you was at the epicenter of do we or don't we? Can we do this? Can we not? I don't know. It was really a perilous time, but they gave me the focus, the energy, and the drive. And they were our very first wellness practitioner to come in and be on the show and hold space. Hold space for the community, hold space for me because I was melting down. I think I sweated through a whole shirt because I knew how important the conversations we were going to have were going to be. But I needed to make sure that it was grounded in fact, in science, in support, in understanding. And this person showed up for me in such a major way and has been writing for me ever since. So this full circle moment, without further ado, who I introduce to you, Dr. Tara J.
What up, what up?
Yay, Dr. J.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be back here. This is a full circle.
It totally is full circle. Like, I think about it and I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, how is it that we are literally in this space?
Yes.
Like, why is it that we are here? Like, we just celebrated our first week on the air. And I remember when we first started this on another station, how scary it was and how I was like, there's no way we can do it. Like, I don't know if people are going to react to it well. It's specifically the Black community is so sometimes heebie-jeebie-ish.
Yep.
I don't know what other words to use. Like, they're so heebie-jeebie-ish.
Superstitious.
Right, around going to deal with their health and wellness.
Yeah.
Like, if we can't get you to go to a dentist,
That part.
and that you're just gonna chew on, what is it that you eat? Like not ginger, but what is it? Some other root.
Clove.
Yeah, clove.
Put that clove in there
put
when
the
you got a
clove.
toothache.
Yeah, right. if that's what our focus is, and then going to find out if you have diabetes, that's a whole thing. Now imagine if it has to deal with your mental health.
Yeah, that's a big thing where
Right?
it needs to spread out a little bit more, that we can talk about the things that are coming up for us.
Yeah.
So you creating this space was huge. It was huge for the community because it was people were listening to you for joy, and then they were able to listen to you not just for the joy, but also being like, I'm not the only one going through this, and other people are going through this. This is how they're dealing with it. How can I bring those things in to help myself?
100%. And then off air, we were talking, and you said something that was so striking when we were talking about, are you okay? Like, how are you doing?
No, I'm not okay. And that is a part of it, right? Like,
Right.
I think it was when you really started this space, it was being able to acknowledge, no, I'm not okay. Okay, heard. And what can we do to support you? And what does support look like for you?
Right.
And being able to ask that, because that's the biggest step, is saying I'm not okay. And sometimes that's the biggest part.
And that's okay it's okay to say I'm not okay.
Yes.
But what's not okay is to not go further.
Listen, to hold that in, stuff it down, doesn't
Yeah.
do any good.
Right. And this time is so perilous, and it's hard to see the okay.
Yeah.
Like, I'm having a hard time. Like, we went out the other night, and the top drink, the featured drink, was this reflecting pool. I mean, it was a real thing. And I of course, I had, me, I want to order that because I want to see, I wanted it, but it was the tables and tables full of them because that's what we were reduced to, kind of. We're a joke in this moment in time is so serious. People's lives are on the line.
Yeah.
Communities are on the line, right? Yeah. So as a Black woman, I just am like, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted mentally, spiritually, physically, all of the things. It's an exhaustive time.
Yes.
Other communities are exhausted too. Look what's happening to our Haitian brothers and sisters and folks, right? Coming into that space. The LGBTQ IA2S plus, right? What's happening in there? The repeal of all of our rights and ability to stand up for ourselves. Like it's not, none of this is okay.
None of it's okay.
I literally wake up every morning and think, okay, so now when is the spoof over? And when is Ashton Kutcher going to jump out and be like, biggest story ever? Like, like we pranked you, And but it's not. It's a real thing.
It's a real thing. And we are at the point now where it all needs to be burned down, right? Like one of the things, and I know that we had many conversations around this where I always thought that scaffolding needed to be put up so that we could take it down. Now it just needs to be burned down.
Yeah, just
needs to be burned down to the foundation and start over.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't even want the foundation, honestly.
Yeah, true. True. We can rip that
just
up too.
Dig that up and then try something new, right? Trying to come back and do something else. Well, we're going to talk a lot about kind of this journey to Therapy Thursday. We're going to talk about the end of Pride Month, which isn't the end of Pride. Y'all, oh my God, that is like my pet peeve when we say, oh, it's the end of this month. It's the end of Black Music Month. It's the end of Male Mental Health Month, all of which coincide this month. But it's not the end. So you don't just put it away and pack it away like Christmas decorations. You've got to keep this action and this movement going forward.
Yes.
And that is part of the responsibility we have to each other. To each other. I'm just saying, listen, we're going to get into all of the great grimy things, be kind of gully with it to bring that New York. Oh, congratulations again on the Knicks. You're a New Yorker
Thank
too.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, I see you. Look, all these New Yorkers on my shows. I can't help it. But we got great music coming up. How about some Let Us See up next? I Need to Know. Right here on Soulher Radio. Welcome to Therapy Thursday. Oh, Kevin Ross and Dream. That's the remix off of the Awakening album. I'm your girl, America Jones, and welcome to Therapy Thursday. Listen, I'm not good without having a little reggae horn on there, little air horn on there. They're going to be sick of me in that horn, I tell you what. But, I wanted to jump in. Last break, we talked all about this ain't our fight, the no and the stop. But I really wanted to talk a little bit about your history and what brought you into wanting to be in the wellness community, because it's not an easy thing.
No, it is. Woo, no, it's not. No, it's not. With things that are constantly changing, rolling back, then going, it is a lot. But I think the biggest thing that I look at in growing up is that I didn't have that space. And I saw that other people had that space, but we as Black folks didn't have it. And that's why I got into this space, because we need it. We need to have sacred space that allows for us to take off the armor and be uplifted by the people around us.
Yeah. And not to be told that there's something wrong with you all the time.
That part, because there's nothing wrong with us.
After being name called forever.
Oof.
And especially in corporate and the things that corporate environments, I got called toxic. You heard about that. I called you right after it happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I think it's, one of the things that I, with the patterns that I see with the organizations that I work with is what you dealt with in high school, you will also deal with within your career, workspace, corporate space, nonprofit space. And it really shows who is doing the healing and who is not.
Oh, they said that. Mm-hmm. They said that 100%. And I have to say, it was I was so lucky to be able to bring Therapy Thursday forward in a place where I didn't have to know all the answers, right? And I was like, all right, T, is this good? Is this bad? Should we talk about this? Should we not talk about it? How do we come forward and talk about difficult things? Yeah. I remember I was asking questions about therapeutic measures, things like wellness practices, things like EDMR and shock therapy and all these different things, because we don't talk about that either. And if we don't kind of bring those things forward and say that your healing doesn't have to follow this linear trajectory, right. Maybe it's color therapy. I find myself coloring more now in meetings, especially in Zoom meetings, than I ever have before.
Listen, that play therapy is so important in allowing your inner child to come out, because, we're we're little kids in adult bodies, and we're still trying to figure things out. Like, they sold us a bag of lies when it came to being an adult is everything. No, it's not.
Yeah.
If I can go back and really tell myself, take those naps.
Yeah, 100%.
Color, play more, imagine more, dream bigger. Like, that's what we need to be doing.
I agree. And I think that's a beautiful sentiment, right? You know, to really look at that. And it's okay to reclaim that even as an adult.
Yeah.
Right. I went, and the thing that was shocking for me was the cost of Crayola markers and crayons.
Listen, but they don't have all the colors
Either.
anymore. So, like,
The
what are we
expanded
doing?
pack
Right.
is $200. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm asking my nephews, like, are you done with your old crayons and your old markers since you got new ones? Can I have your old ones? They're like, TT, you want our markers? Yes, please. Because I can't afford markers.
Listen, I mean, do you remember when you were a kid and you would get the big coloring books, and then it's just like, you could sit there, color and draw and just imagine. Like, we need to be doing that more.
Yeah.
Like, what was it? My wife and I went to a playground a couple of weeks ago and just played. Like, when was the last time you just stopped, didn't care what anyone said or how they looked at you, and it's just, no, we're just gonna go play. Let's go on the swing set.
Yeah.
Don't jump off, because I don't have the knees to be able to catch myself, but like, just enjoy it and like just let everything go.
Yeah, and maybe the merry-go-round might need only one round.
Listen, I will get sick off of that
instead of
throw myself off.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off the merry-go-round. But it's true. I don't think we give ourselves those permissions. Even something simple as like, we say, I don't want people to judge me, i.e., even if you're singing at the top of the lungs, with the windows down in your car, listening to your favorite music, we might indulge ourselves in that. But my new thing is like, I got to have some popsicles up in here. All the air staff teases me so bad about these popsicles. But right now, that's the whimsy.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta have that one thing.
That's the thing. And they're not just like, they're like bomb pop colors, right? You know, because it reminds me of when times were a little sweeter and a little easier. Yeah. Now, I'm not going to say my childhood was easy, because I was bullied the entire time, even through college. Yeah. Right? So sometimes it's a miracle that I'm on this side of everything, because it hasn't been an easy journey. And even putting and propping up this station hasn't been easy. Yeah. But we work hard at it each and every day. And we get to hear great stories like the ones that we share together. We have so many stories that we're going to share with you.
So many.
And Dr. J will be on often as we can. They've got a really busy schedule, and they one of the cool things is they're seeing the world.
Yes.
And then they bring back the stories of what they saw, and they share that with us. And they're going to share a story about what they saw most recently. They went somewhere really special, and it's unbelievable what they got to experience. So you want to hear the rest of that story, you got to keep it right here. Up next, we got a co-favorite, Little Michael Jackson. Did you see the movie?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
sure did.
I saw it 3 times.
I had some questions, but you know, it was good. It was good.
Now the rumor is that this is a part 1, right? And then there's supposed to be a part 2.
There needs to be a part 2.
Yeah, I think there's.
I need the other part.
But the part 2 I'm really scared about, because I don't want it to be centering all on the trial and all the rest of that stuff. Like, I don't ever want. We as a society have a tendency to focus on the bad stuff.
Yeah.
We always, so you make one mistake, and that single mistake is a mistake that echoes through forever. Now, if you're a repeat offender of said mistake, that's not a mistake, that's a choice.
That's a whole different thing. But my hope is with part 2 that comes out, with the knowledge that we have now, specifically with that community, the celebrity community, my hope is that we have the ability to look at it a little bit differently, because I do think that he was telling us stuff. Yeah. And I do think that he was trying to protect things, specifically children. And we couldn't hear it at the time.
Well, because we were so caught up in the appearance.
Oh, absolutely.
What he looked like, how he was changed. And even that, if that was, I was like, see, you get surrounded by all these yes people. I'm just saying.
We were focused on the wrong thing.
Yeah, of course. Because that's what we do. We focus on the wrong thing so often. Anyway, we're going to jump right into Michael Jackson and Off the Wall. I cannot believe this is off the album from 1979. Can you believe that?
Agent.
I'm like, oh my God, I feel super old right now. But it's still a great song. Michael Jackson, Off the Wall, right here on Soulher Radio. My girl Janet Jackson and Escapade right here on Soulher Radio. I am America Jones. Welcome to Therapy Thursday. I'm with you each and every weekday morning, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. But on Thursdays, we do something really special, and it is a program called Therapy Thursday. This is a place where we can kind of come and bring our wellness forward. We have big conversations with healers and providers and things that are taking place in the community. And we just drop it right here at the Thursday door on Friday Junior's door and say, hey, take this baby. It's not cute, but you're going to love it anyway. So that's what we're going to do. And we are joined today by a very, very special guest. One of my BFFs. I'm really going to say that because we've been rocking together for a long time. And I want to welcome back, of course, Dr. Tara J.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yay! Now, here's where I'm about to light you up because I'm so uber jealous. First of all, I love you and I love your wife.
Thank you.
Who we will share said name later. This is your moment. So we're going to keep her name private. But if you know, you know. No questions. But I love it. I love the fact that you guys got married on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Come on, Bets. Yeah,
Listen,
the Bets.
the
Bets came through.
Yes, they came through.
So
married us.
Yeah,
it was a good time.
Niecy Nash Betts and Jessica Betts married my lovely, lovely BFF. So beautiful, so amazing, and I'm just so happy. Like just shining in all the things.
Thank you.
Everybody deserves to have that happiness, and especially you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, speaking of which, y'all are out here playing in the playground.
Yes, we are.
And this is the playground of life.
Listen, it's all about joy.
Yes, as I saw and drunk in the pictures of you in said Chicago.
Listen, you had to take it back to Chicago because you know how sometimes you just have to reclaim memories and just make sure that when you're going, it's all about joy, it's all about laughter, and it's about being in community. And what better place to do it than Chicago?
Well, I mean, you talk about a turn up. I'm low key like cavelling behind you because what did you get to do?
So when we saw tickets go up for the Obama Center, we could not go. So we wanted to make sure that we were going up on opening weekend and went on Juneteenth. What better day to go? And yeah, like as soon as, okay, so first of all, the traffic was horrible. It's Chicago. But the universe was definitely with us on this one. As we were pulling up, a car pulled out on the side of the road, and it was right in front of the center. We parked. As we got out of the car, we're seeing this person come up because the traffic was bad. Someone on a horse, just talking, being like, I knew parking was going to be terrible, so I just brought my house. Horse is just out there hanging out.
Wait, hold on. Like,
First of all, where do you...
I can't even make the noise of the horse.
Where do you get a horse in Chicago? Like, that was my whole thing.
But that's a thing, though. Like, there's a whole, like, there's this, I forget what they call this group. And it's Black folks that are, like, in these major cities in their brigades of it happens, like, yes, some places that you would expect it, like Alabama. But they riding horses over here down the street from my house, and I live by an airport. So I'm just saying, it is happening in community. So
I love it. I love
cheers
it.
to
Bring
them for
back
bringing
the horses.
And don't you? I can't even make a horse. Nay. No, that was bad. But anyway,
it was such a good time, and it was the moment that you walk onto the campus, because it's not just the museum, it's not just the library, like it's a whole campus. And the moment that you stepped foot outside, it's like you could smell the barbecue cooking. You saw the people just dancing and having a good time. You had a DJ out there, like they were ready for this. And it's like many people that were out there didn't have tickets. They just wanted to be there, to be in joy, and just seeing our people just taking things like just not seriously, because we are so unserious. And it was a cookout. It was come, have a good time, see your people, and then of course if you have tickets, go in and check it out.
Yeah.
And it was it was amazing. It was everything that was needed. And you know, one of the things that I really enjoyed was the fact that this is very much about Obama and his campaign and his legacy. And it was about us, because yes, there was some white folks that were there, but it was almost like they all knew where their place was. And to give an example, there's this one section where you get to sit down and you're watching Obama and his speeches and how he went from senator to announcing that he was running for president. The big thing is that like everyone was sitting there like we didn't know the outcome of it. Like people are crying, like just remembering what hope looked like. And my wife and I were sitting, we were coming over to sit, and the seats were taken by white folks, and they got up and they said, "Here you go. This is, your spot." Got up, stood behind us, and I was like, whoa, that never happens.
Right.
But okay.
Because usually it's like, here, let me find some other things to put in the seat.
Right.
Even if there's a seat open, I'm
Right.
just gonna go ahead and put my purse in this seat and then my jacket in the next seat. And no, I don't want you to sit next to me.
But people were very aware what that space was for.
Wow.
And it was amazing. And the history of it, like, it wasn't just about, Obama being in office. It was the history of what democracy was about and what it's supposed to be. And they had a whole section about Michelle, and I took extra time to make sure that I was reading about her journey and having an understanding that it's like it was both of them. It wasn't just Barack. It was Michelle supporting him, his the family, to make sure that he was the amazing person that he was.
Yeah, to keep him grounded.
Yeah,
because I don't think Michelle plays. Like, I think you ain't gonna play in my face.
No.
Right?
But she's a Capricorn, so we're just going to give that.
There's that. We'll talk about that on another time. But, I think that that's brilliant to also bring that forward again. Once again, like, there's this part in one of Beyonce's songs, like when she Upgrade You, in the song Upgrade You, where she's like, but we keep the tempo.
Yeah.
Right? But I keep the tempo. Black women keep the tempo.
Yeah.
We do. Like, you might be able to be in these rooms and doing what you're doing, but we keep it in tempo.
Yeah. The reason why you're able to do that is because you have the support on the back end, right? Where I'm not taking away from, the talent and the skill that man has, but also he was able to do the things that he was doing because of his amazing life.
Yep, that family infrastructure, and that's what makes a difference. And sometimes it's not always just your birth family. No. It's your chosen family as well, because you have to think, like, I think, his mom gone, like all of it. So he's really kind of like a little bit of a lone ranger out there on his own, doing his own thing. And so for this family to envelop him and treat him that way, he had safety when he was in the most unpredictable position in the world.
Yeah. That part.
Absolutely.
Most vulnerable position.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
That too for sure. So, we're almost at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Dang, that was quick.
I know. It's almost done. We're going to come back with just a little bit more with Dr. Tara J. It is Therapy Thursday right here on Soulher Radio. I'm your girl, America Jones. We're going to get into being superwomen up in here with little Mo and Fabulous and Superwoman Part 2 right here on Soulher Radio. She's such an amazing lyricist. Alessia Cara and Scars to Your Beautiful. Oh, I'm telling you, this life has dealt me some scars for sure. It's your girl, America Jones. America in the morning, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Welcome to Therapy Thursday. If you're just catching us, we've had a special guest in studio whom I love with my whole heart, Dr. Tara J.
Thank you.
No, thank you for coming. Like, to be a witness of this full circle moment. You were our very first wellness person to come on and share with us the journey of getting healthy in our mental health and wellness, and how that changes our lives overall. We're not good solidly with ourselves. It's really hard to be like showing up for other people.
That part. You got to pour into yourself before you pour into others.
And it sounds so like it's like sacrilege, right? Yeah. It seems like so awful. Like, oh, you should do for others first. And we have all of these martyrs that have shown us these lives, right? I love me some Mother Teresa. I was raised Catholic, understood her level of service, but it wasn't that she didn't eat though. Because if she didn't eat, she didn't have the strength to keep going.
That part. You have to
She didn't drink. She didn't have the strength to keep going.
Yeah.
So, if you could leave us with one thought or word, what would it be? No?
Joy.
Joy. That's a good one.
Joy and laughter, right?
Yeah.
Like, you got to pour into yourself. You got to experience joy. You got to have that laughter, because that's what keeps you going, where it needs to go under the basic necessities.
Yeah. 100%. And I think we're too short on the laughter and joy side.
Yeah.
And we're in a major deficit. We have way too much. We are overdrawn in angst and anger.
Mm-hmm. That part.
So yeah. So let's get our account up. Let's get that weight up on the positive side of things. Listen, we have so much more to talk about and so many different avenues